Well, well, well. Would you look at that? It appears that it is once again time to add another piece to the puzzle. However, this will not be the biggest piece, but it will have great, great depth. So, the bays, those great bays, all battled. And of course, meeting their unfortunate fate. But also gaining power for Gaia at the same time. It's led to a lot of growth. Not only for the warriors and the powers of the bears that were to be born with this new generation, but also the growth of Gaia itself. A great, great jungle even appearing in all different areas, even in the main complex in those great, great lands. It is a fantastic sight. However, the power of that eclipse brought not only the power of light, but also a deep, deep power of darkness. The yin and the yang. That great jungle stuck around for many years. It seems like the era of prosperity has come. A lot of growth, and it is beautiful to see. But also a very strong looming shadow in those very, very jungle-ridden, grown lands in that great, great land. Oh, Gaia and your miserable, miserable warriors. You miserable fools. Congratulations on your temporary growth. A great jungle, huh? Using that power in order to have the vegetation and such return tenfold, and even attempting to have growth, having growth with those ruined areas, making that burnt stump into a giant jungle temple, trying to have thriving vegetation even in that pit, the remnants of those burnt, wooded temple ruins, and even creating double rainbows, not one, but two. Rainbows are visions, but they are also illusions. And it causes the darkness to mix with the light in order for such a phenomena to be created. It doesn't matter what you fools do. The power of the eclipse sure stirred up a lot. It caused the vegetation to grow. But that was the result of all the storms and the sunlight that you worked so hard to bring to these lands. Quite ironic, isn't it? Both things growing at the same time. But your light, no matter how much you bring in, will be overcast by the darkness. Darkness and light. Growth and destruction. Day and night. Storms and vegetation. Two different sides of the same coin. And even the hue of the rainbow also fades out. But the good question is, the big question, when is the growth enough? Even using that against you. Many creatures reside in the vegetation, and that is your prosperity, but it also changes things. Are you willing to come to terms with that? Well, it'll be only a matter of time before this great jungle, just like those areas, will wither away into nothing. But even with this growth, still having the downfall of all those bays, and even having one of them getting absolutely destroyed and yeeted into the jungle. But who knows? Maybe that worm still walks among us. Or maybe he's gone for good. But regardless, the same fate will meet all of you. I am impressed with how you managed to gain power. Even with all the darkness, still finding the power in the light. Well, obtain all of the power that you can. Because no matter what, the end result will be the same. All of that light will be swallowed up by darkness. Just like you fools were swallowed up by my power. And how these lands have been swallowed up by the vegetation. How ironic, causing so much mayhem with your light. So much growth. It really is something else, isn't it? But it's a temporary illusion, just like the rainbow. But I appreciate the power grab that those scouts managed to give me on that day. As you got stronger, I did too. But go ahead. Use everything to your advantage. Even have your scouts adapt to the jungle. But the day will come where it will go. And the day will come where everything catches up on you. I'll be watching very closely. What can I say? I have to enjoy the free entertainment. But no matter how much growth you have, there will still be ruins. Have all the growth you want, but the marks made will linger and will show. Just look at all the battles throughout history. Whether it be iron, metal, plastic, or explosive collisions. It does not matter. Time is an endless wheel of prosperity, creation, and destruction. Rebuild, prosper, demise. Even the seasons and the weather shows that. And where there is light, there too is darkness. The light of hope and the dark shadow. The cycle of yin and yang is endless. The highest of highs and the lowest of lows. And with the growth, there are still even more ruins. Well, continue to get stronger. Even use the jungle to your advantage. Use the weather, the rainbow, anything that you possibly can. But I will be watching. So continue to entertain me. But just know, as you continue to get stronger, so too will I. Time is a non-stop ticking clock. An endless circle. An infinite loop. In the end, no matter how much growth you have, there is a limit. And the circle of time will show that. Because everyone pays the toll. Whoa! It's been fun seeing you fools gain power. And the endless number of scouts out there. But where there is light, there too is darkness. And the curse is full force. So have fun, gain power, build strong bonds, up your so-called spirits, your base spirits, and gain as much power as you possibly can. But remember, A new light will become a new pit of darkness. When that happens, the true destruction will begin. An ancient phrase passed down for many, many, many years. Dare I say, even possibly centuries. When a dazzling glow lights up the earth from the heavens, a new star fragment will arrive and awaken a great power. Another phrase passed down. When a bone-chilling cold ushers over the world, another fragment will fall and awaken the greatest power in history. Another phrase passed down throughout many, many decades. When a great ray of light and darkness shines down from the heavens, a new era will arrive and burst forward. Even more ancient words passed down, and it would appear the time is finally upon us. The scouts will come forward. They will show their power, and I can't wait to see it. Entertain me until the very end. I'll be watching. TikTok.